Connect with AlzheimerSpeaks.com for a variety of free resources. You will find their mission is to give voice to all. They know that by sharing knowledge, insights, products, services, and tools, Alzheimer Speaks can assist others to live an engaged and purpose-filled life with dementia. Hi, I'm Daniel Roebuck. You know, the experts tell us that 5.1 million people in the United States are now suffering from Alzheimer's, and it is the sixth leading killer of people in this country. It's unbelievable. When Scott Thompson first came to me with this project, his neighbor Phil, and he told me it was about Alzheimer's, you know, the first thing you think of is, what? That seems a little difficult to do. How do you tell this story? Because as far as I'm concerned, Alzheimer's is a unique disease in that those afflicted and those who are the caregivers, you know, both have an equal amount of suffering because it's so hard to watch someone you love so much slip away. But I know Scott Thompson. I've worked with him 4 times. And when he gave me the opportunity to read the script and asked if I'd be in it, I was taken with his ability to go into a story and find humor and find romance and just find like the reality of what this experience is like. And it doesn't surprise me because I know he did exhaustive research into Alzheimer's. It wasn't something that he thought, I have an idea, let me just write it out. He spent a lot of time working and talking to people who were caregivers and even some of the folks who are suffering from the disease.
Am I sick?
Yeah.
What do I have?
I can't do this anymore. I can't. Mom's gone, and you are disappearing into your grief and your denial and your crazy, crazy insanity over a disease that nobody can fix.
She's not gone. She's still there. You gotta find her. Who is she? She isn't my daughter.
So I like this so much that I asked if I could be a producer on the project. I thought it was an extraordinary piece of writing and an extraordinary movie. And when he agreed to that, the first thing I suggested was that he consider an actress that is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the greatest actresses I've ever worked with. Her name is Stephanie Zimbalist, and we've all watched her grow up on TV, but I've known her personally for almost 3 decades, and I've watched her on stage countless times, and I knew that this character of Mary, the central character of the story, who's afflicted with Alzheimer's, it needed an actress with an enormous range, and Stephanie is perfect. She's perfect in the movie. And then we rounded out the story with other people, the effervescent Sally Kellerman, Ellen Dolan, and so many wonderful newcomers are in this movie, and it is a treat. So I've worked with Scott before, I'll work with Scott again, and I can't tell you from my heart, I think what we've created here is a really, really wonderful movie. Is it going to cure Alzheimer's? Of course not. Nothing can. But will it shine a light on the particular suffering by the caregivers, by the family, how everything's torn apart. And in the middle of that suffering, there's such beautiful moments, such heart that this movie has. And on behalf of Scott, myself, and the other producers, we'd be honored if you would consider being part of it.
I want to remember your face.
Do you remember my name?
I know it by heart.
Alzheimer Speaks, radio, webinars, blogs, and resource directory are just a few of the tools they freely share to shift our dementia care from crisis to comfort around the world. Check out www.alzheimersspeaks.com to find out why they were named the #1 influencer online for Alzheimer's disease by ShareCare and Dr. Oz. Shifting our dementia care from crisis to comfort around the world.